Hey guys, it's Solbyte, and today we're going to be discussing the this pointer. So the this pointer is kind of it's a very useful tool when you want to refer to the current instance. So if you don't know what an instance is, if I create down here a number from this class number, right? If I create a number object num, if I had some kind of functionality in here and used a this pointer, the this pointer would be referring to this specific instance in num. Now, if that doesn't sound like it really makes sense, it's a lot easier to just kind of show you guys. So firstly, we have an integer variable n, and we have a constructor up here that sets n automatically to 0. And what we want to do is we want to create a function, an increment function, that increments the value of n by whatever is specified in this parameter. So one way that you can see this being really useful is, for instance, what if we had int n, right? And we wanted to increment n. So that would look a little weird because, we would have this, which basically does nothing. Okay, so what we can do instead is we can use the this pointer, which is automatically added to every non-static member function in a class. Okay, so this automatically comes with this kind of class. So we can use this and then we can refer to n. All right, so now what's going on here is this, right? This pointer, it's kind of confusing to say this, but this pointer is now, we're now accessing the n member of this specific instance, right? So whenever this function runs, this pointer will be pointing to the instance that this function is being ran in, if that kind of makes sense. So a good way to kind of show this is if we come down here, earlier if we just had n, and then we put in like 2, for instance, we would still get back 0 because it would more than likely just do 0 incremented by 0, which is 0. So, but when we use this, when we use the this pointer, we can now access this member here of the same name and increment it by the parameter that is needed. And this is also useful for, not only when a variable name matches, but also to kind of increase readability as well, because it kind of explicitly states that it is referring to this specific instance. So it can be very useful for readability as well. So let's go ahead and just kind of show an example of this actually working now. We're going to do a cout of whatever n is for num. So we'll do get n right here, and then we will just do it in line. I'm going to go and copy this down here as well. And in between this, we're going to have the increment function. So we're going to do the increment functionality, and let's increase it by 2. So let's go ahead and try to run this now. Clear, and then go ahead and run. And so now we see the value before the increment and the value after. So what is happening is basically, we are taking in the member n inside of num, and we are increasing it by this parameter. So that's kind of the basic parts of the this pointer, and it's very useful for a lot of different cases that we can that I'll probably showcase in my future project video that I'm going to use object-oriented programming to program an actual program an actual full-length program, or maybe not full-length, but a pretty big program. And I definitely will be using the this pointer. So I wanted to kind of go ahead and give you guys a little introduction to this. So if you guys want to have some more sources to go to, or if you guys want to look a little bit more into this pointer, I will leave some resources down in the description that I like, and some that I even use to kind of brush up on the topic before this video. So make sure to go and check that out in the description. Or if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.